Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of Warships with the Hive Hand. And today I'm gonna revisit a ship I've not looked at. Well, I've played, but not done a video on in quite some time. And with the Duka Acosta or DaCosta, the Duka coming out, it kind of reminded me of how much fun exactly Tier 5 can be. And I wanted to take out my favourite premium Tier 5 cruiser, and that is the classic, the oldie but goodie, the Tier 5 French cruiser, the Grasse. Now, you can argue that it's not the best ship. In some instances, you might be right. You can say, all right, well, you know, the DaCosta's faster and more manoeuvrable. The Grasse has got better guns. Can't remember whatever. What else is there? There's the Exeter and the London. Let's be honest, they're not great. They got smoke, but that's about it. But I love the Grasse purely because it's got everything you could want from a cruiser at Tier 5. The utilities, so we've got the spotter planes, we've got the speed boost, we've got the sonar, which obviously now you can swap out for AA defense. But honestly, with only one carrier per game, setting up ships for AA defense really isn't worth it, considering you might not see an aircraft carrier at all. It's fast, it's maneuverable, it's got fantastic guns. And I just every time I take this ship out, I tend to enjoy myself and have a pretty good time. And well, also we've got a special guest on the other team. Some of you may or may not recognise him from he's usually part of our Friday streams. I'm actually struggling to remember exactly where this came from, but anyway. Let's talk about gameplay, because, you know, as much as we're about fun, we're also about trying to help people out. So, if you notice, the first thing I'm doing is I'm pushing the weak side. Everyone goes to A on this map. It seems to be a bit of a... That's usually where you see the lemming train. But we're not. We're actually... Well, we started to push towards A when we decided, actually, it's probably not for the betterment of our health, with there being two battleships, two DDs over there. What happens, or what you find that happens when you go to A, is either your team has steamrolled them and they're already dead by the time you get there, or they've been steamrolled and by the time you get there you're fighting them all by yourself. So I tend to... No, it takes too long to push that way. You can use this island. If they push C too hard, you can drop back, you head south down the map, and provide some support that way. Or you can also push in, or you can defend B, which is kind of what I'm doing with not very great success rate, but it will turn out to be a key play in this match, and help us to gather that win. So yeah. Oh, there we go. 2 torpedoes on the Texas. Now notice what I'm doing. Yes, okay, I'm running away from the Texas. It's the Texas. I'm in a Grasse. It's going to eat me alive. 2 things are my saviors: speed and island cover. So obviously we were detected by that cruiser that was in B. You've seen me fire off a random set of torpedoes into the smoke. At this time, little did I know that was in fact our special guest. But he made the smart move, and he got the hell out of there. So the Texas is still flooding, and he's been flooding for a while. So to be honest with you, I wanted to make sure that we secured this kill. So I'm coming back in. I'm putting my nose in to make me a slightly more difficult target. and what we're trying to do. Obviously, we've lost A side. Okay, there's still one ship over there, I believe, at the moment, but A side is pretty much done in. So my plan is to try and interrupt them. Our team is finally taking C. I believe there's, well, saying that, they're not doing too great there. but they should take C. So I am now going to head back in to B. Whilst A should be kept amused by that one ship that's left over there for a little while. It should give me enough time to cap and start turning the tables, because let's be honest, the scoreboard is not the healthiest that we've seen, and points do make prizes at the end of the day. So come on, Hive, shuffle your little ass into B, sorry, not C. We are looking to see if we have got any shots, so if we can support our team at C, but we've not, and let's be honest, that flank should be won very shortly. So we are detected. Judging at what's left on the map, there's only one thing that can be, and that's a destroyer. So we are now gonna try and hunt them down. So notice I keep on moving my ship. You don't have to move it a lot, just a little, just the slightest movement can completely throw off a torpedo run. And never always turn the same way. Start turning, they might predict that you're going to keep on turning, but no, just swing it the other way rather than look to see at what it could potentially be. And there we go. See, minor adjustments, full set of torpedoes, goodbye. And oh, would you look at that, it's a T-61, dangerous little destroyer. And did anyone notice the name? Pay attention, because this is going to get fun. It is, in fact, our good buddy Cap, and in his filthy little tier 5 T-61. And we know he hasn't got torps. We know he's going to go bow in, because, like, why wouldn't you go bow in? Why would you sit there broadside and risk getting nuked? And yeah, we kill a DD with our torpedoes. Picking up, what's that? Is that only our second kill of the game? Don't worry, we'll get a few more before the time's up. Obviously, he's kind of done his job. He's interrupted me capping B. They are, I believe, let me just check. They are still ahead on points, but not by much. Killing him has obviously helped my team out quite a bit. And now that we're in the cap, they're no longer gaining any damage on us. We fire some speculative torpedoes. I'm expecting, the two ships that are left on this flank to come from that side. And oh, there we go. That was a nasty salvo. That is going to be the Dunkirk, and there he is. The Dunkirk is suffering a bit, and basically we're going to use the exact same system that we did on the Texas. Okay, slightly different, because we did hit the Texas with flooding and got a liquidator. We're not going to get a liquidator on the Dunkirk, but we're gonna try and mitigate some of the damage coming back in, and because the Dunkirk does have some particularly nasty guns, but we are going to in fact use the island to try and keep us away from danger as much as possible. And I'm going to do something that I don't know if many people do, and it should be in a top tricks and tips video. And whilst watching this replay back and remembering the game, I'm like, yeah, I remember this. So you see, I'm not going to hit him with torpedoes. He's too far away. So why do I keep on flicking to my torpedoes? Well, I keep on flicking to my torpedoes because I'm using it to track how he's moving. So hopefully I can predict exactly where he's going to be. And then there are the DD pops up. He's half dead, Podvojsky, and whap, he is gone. So as you can see, we're using this island cover to basically, so we can shoot at him, but he can't shoot at us. But turns out we're spotted anyway. Even though there's an island in there, in the way, it's not big enough, and he hits us for a hefty chunk of our hit points. But you know, we do see. So this is where I start doing it. This is where I start using my my torpedoes to try and gauge, like, which way is he going? Like, where's he going to come out? Where can I lay my trap ready? Where can I send, you know, torpedoes? Where can I position my ship so he doesn't just come around the corner and blat us? So, right, we can see, right, okay, so he's going to go around, he's going to go wide around the island, is he? He's given us an opportunity to fire torpedoes. No, he's not. He's now changed his mind. So, fair play to the Dunkirk player. He done it right. You know, a lot of players would have seen a Grasse with no hit points left and just gone, yeah, I'm going to charge him down. But I suppose he has got the difficulty of the cavalry now arriving after they've finally secured C, and now they're pushing in to kill, well, the last remaining ship on the enemy team. And so, yeah, so, you know, covering B. I'm not saying rush straight into B. Don't ever rush straight into B. But if you can, wait around and push B once the once you know the positions of the enemy ships. Once you know there's not going to be a battleship just sitting out there ready to clat you the instant you're spotted. But yeah, don't think just because B's been capped that it's lost. It is definitely still an achievable goal, and he gets killed by one of our friendly players, and that's it. Battle over, and that is exactly why I like the Grasse. So I call it 77,000 damage, a bunch of things done, and I skipped our base XP. God damn it. Alright, well, I do hope you enjoyed, and as always, until next time, take care.